Well, absolutely, Venkat. Let me tell you that Prime Minister has just arrived at the Berlin half and half railway station here. This is one of the important railway station of the Berlin, and Prime Minister has chosen to come here and to see this entire place here. Obviously, as we're talking about what is the reason behind coming to this railway station.
Absolutely.
Well, first of all, let me tell you that as we're talking about that, the Prime Minister is more focusing on the infrastructure development of the country, and the railway infrastructure is also one of the important aspect of that, and that's the reason Prime Minister have decided to pay a visit to this Berlin half and half railway station, which is a quite important railway station that we have seen here. Obviously, now Prime Minister will be spending at least 30 to 40 minutes here at the railway station. He'll see that how the rail infrastructure are working in Germany and in Berlin. Of course, one of the important railway station of the Germany, of the Berlin, we have seen here where thousands of people travel every day, and right now Prime Minister has arrived here and he's talking to his officials here at the railway the railway station here, that how the railway basically are operated in the entire stretch in Berlin and Germany. Of course, the metro station there are other the metro rails also working here. The functioning of the trains are basically how they are working here, and the timeliness that this train follows here. Apart from the facilities that train services, the train authorities are providing to the people here, basically all these factors Prime Minister will analyze here, will see to it. Obviously, as I've told you, that the Prime Minister want to enhance the, as far as the rail infrastructure of the country is concerned, and that's the reason this is one of the important aspects that we can see here, that he is tried to see how the different countries have their rail networks here, the rail infrastructure here.
Well, Shishir,
you can see here the Prime Minister is going down the 3 or 4 layers story railway station is there here at Berlin half and half, and he'll be going to down first.
Shishir, now in fact, Shishir, in fact, just a moment. Now we are seeing the visuals that Prime Minister is visiting this railway station, Hauptbahnhof. You must have visited it. You must have observed the railway station as well. What exactly are those extraordinary features you find in that railway station, which Prime Minister would be understanding and that could be implemented in Indian railway stations as well? Because we are talking about modernization of railway infrastructure. Shishir, can you hear us?
We have talk about the infrastructure, basically the growth infrastructure we have seen here in the railway. Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you, Venkat.
Yes, please continue.
Basically, when we talk about the rail infrastructure, this is one of the major aspects that we talk about. Obviously, as Prime Minister have clearly stated that if we want to increase the infrastructure in the country, obviously the most important thing is how do you develop the road infrastructure, the rail connectivity, of course, the air connectivity. That is the more important aspect, and that's the reason Prime Minister is here right now looking at the station. Obviously, as I told you, that this is one of the busiest railway stations that we have seen here, but in spite of that, Prime Minister has chosen to be here, and without much of the security problems, he can directly enter into station, and wanted to see that the facility which has been working here round the clock. And obviously, as I told you, that being one of the important stations here, the facilities that this station provide, obviously how government can play an important role into this as far as providing rail infrastructure is concerned, that is also one of the major aspects and Narendra Modi will be looking here after it. But in spite of that, the other important things that we're going to see here is that how Germany can be a partner, as far into developmental story that we have seen here along with the India going forward. Obviously, as we're talking about the bullet trains, the fast trains, these are the important projects that we have been looking forward. But in spite of that, how this project can be actually a dream that comes true, and the reality is also a major aspect that we have to look after. And when the Prime Minister comes here, he actually tried to see the current position, the current condition of these kind of countries who actually been running this kind of services, and providing good services to the people who have been staying here, and how we can transfer our services also. That is important aspect that Prime Minister will be focusing upon. Obviously, as I told you, that these changes will not take place in a one night. For that, you need to do a lot of research. Also, you have to do the study. Also, you need a good people who are working on it. Infrastructure development, as I told you, is not the overnight thing that we can do here. But apart from that, what I believe and what I think is obviously this aspect that we have been seeing here right now at the station, and the Prime Minister will be here also. We have gone down to see the different multi-layer, because the 3 and 4 story of a station that we're going to see here, Prime Minister will be coming at this station also, and we'll see the entire the infrastructure that provided by the government here. Yes, Venkat.
Well, Shishir, can you, I mean, there is a reason. You very well analysed what exactly could be the takeaway from this Prime Minister's visit to this railway station, Harbinoff. Could you please explain how exactly the status of this railway station, the infrastructure there, what exactly are those facilities which we generally do not find here in Indian railway stations?
I would love to show you this railway station, Venkat. I'll just request my camera person to pan and to show some of the shots of this railway station where Prime Minister will be coming here. This is on the top floor of the railway station that we have come here. Let me tell you that this is a 3 or 4 story railway station that we're going to see here, and Prime Minister will be coming on the top floor. Also, he has gone down to see the different categories of the different layers of the station, that how it's working. But apart from that, the down portion of the railway station, the working, the trains comes here, and on the top also, where we are right now on the top story of the railway station, the train runs. In between, we have seen some of the shopping malls there, some of the shops there. People can come and relax during their journey, also have a chat with the friends and family when they travel. So kind of journey that I'm talking about is one of the important aspect, and how to make that comfortable, how to make that consumer friendly is one of the major aspect that the government is taking care of. Here also in Berlin, we have seen here the situation probably and the infrastructure that we are looking forward. Obviously, this kind of infrastructure to provide in India, basically, we need expertise for that. We need support from that. And for that, we have to be in touch with the other countries also who are having this kind of facilities here. Berlin, obviously, Germany is one among them. And as I told you that we are talking about the fast train, talking about the bullet trains, but how exactly we can make it reality. For that, we need to take a support from these countries who have already working in this regards, who have already done masters expertise in these areas, and that's the reason Prime Minister is here. Probably will talk to some of them and will invite also that probably if you can do something as far as the transformation of Indian Rail is concerned, and if you can join hand with us, that could be possibilities, and that's the reason he is here. And to provide a better facility is one of the main aim, and the Prime Minister will be coming here at any moment on the top also, as I'm telling you here. But yeah, obviously, Venkat, as you asked me this question, that how it's going to replicate this, the entire thing is one of the major challenges that right now we have. But obviously, the challenge we can fulfill. The challenge definitely we can come across, but still we can solve these issues with the proper implementation and of course the proper planning. We also got the willpower now. Obviously, a political change and political willpower will definitely bring some changes into it, and the Prime Minister is here and spending nearly 30 or 40 minutes on a railway station itself shows that how dedicated he is as far as the transformation is concerned that he's talking about, and that is an important thing that we'll be looking forward in the near future.
Right, Shishir. Shishir, now talking about, you explained how exactly could be the points, that could be implemented in the modernization of Indian railway infrastructure as well, with Prime Minister and even Railway Minister were also talking about consistently for a long time. Now, if we look at, I just wanted some more details so that, we can actually give a clear picture how exactly these railway stations work in Germany for our viewers. What exactly is the, one factor which we were discussing during the railway budget as well was the cleanliness factor and also the security systems within our railway stations. What is the difference you found there in those railway stations there?
You talk about cleanliness, right? I'll show you the what kind of cleanliness these stations follows there. I would like to camera person to show the tracks basically here at the railway stations, that how these people have worked here, and keeping the station quite clean. It's not just a government authority, Venkat, that who it's their responsibility. It's people actually who are living here. They feel that it's their own property, and that's why they should keep it clean. And that's the reason Prime Minister always said that do not litter. It's your property. The government property is your property. You should take care of it, and that is most important thing that he's looking forward. Obviously, of course, we make a lot of important budgetary allocations for the railways every year. But important thing is that how many percents of those actually budget allocations comes a reality. That is an important question here, because not just running many trains on a track is a need of the hour, but how to make that service viable, how to make that service perfect, and how to make that service consumer friendly is one of the important aspects that Germany is working upon right now, and that's what they've been giving to their consumers or the customers also. When we entered into the railway station, first of all, we find it very well placed railway station where you have good parking facility for the vehicle. You enter inside automatic machines. You see a lot of chaos you see when you enter into Indian railway stations anywhere if you go. But here, the systems are quite streamlined here. People know the process here, and that's the reason, even though there's a lot of heavy traffic, even during the peak hour also, people know how to travel here basically, and because that kind of facilities have been provided. And this kind of system, even we also have to provide to the rail infrastructure is concerned. Obviously, we have the largest rail connectivity network, and it's not possible to change it overnight. But
yes,
obviously, we're talking about the changes, then we have to start from the scratch. Some of the changes we already had, and that's the reason this time around in budget allocation, you might not have seen many trains, but you must have seen that changes. You must have seen that the cleanliness factor is the most important factor, the most important thing, importance has been given to that. Apart from that, how we can, as far as the trains are concerned, how the timeliness we can follow. This is also another aspect that we have taken into consideration.
True.
What kind of best services we can give to the people, that is also important. So these are very low-hanging fruits that we have tried to catch, and that's what this time around also we have seen here. It's not just that to announce big projects, as far as rail infrastructure is concerned, or probably announcing a bullet train or announcing a fast train. It's obviously one of the major agenda of the government, but at this point in time, first of all, you have to keep the check that whether the current services that you're providing, whether they're up to the mark or not, whether there will be any kind of loopholes that we have to sort it out or not. These are the changes that government have to look after first of all, and that's the reason this time around the budget we have seen here is obviously giving the exact view that what could be the future possibilities and what could be the future roadmap for the Indian railways that we have to lay down. Well, and now going forward, we have already started this work, but now going forward, how we're going to transfer it, then this is the future of the Indian railway that we're showing you here. And the Prime Minister is here already. Yes, Venkat.
Well, Shishir, isn't it so apt for us to see when you're talking about the responsibility of the people related to the cleanliness factor, wherein Prime Minister Narendra Modi is always stressing on Swachh Bharat as well. Don't you think this is one good example for our people over here to take the responsibility on their shoulders related to Swachh Bharat?
Well, absolutely. Venkat, can you please repeat your question? I'm sorry.
Well, Shishir, I was talking about, when you were talking about the cleanliness factor, you said it is the responsibility of the people which comes in. When even Prime Minister Narendra Modi is also stressing on Swachh Bharat, basically the responsibility of the people to keep their premises very much clean and, pretty much tidy. If we look at the railway stations, you were telling that they are so tidy and so clean that we have to take in. Don't you think this is one important lesson for us to learn from these railway stations?
Well, obviously, it's a thing that we have to look forward. Venkat, first of all, it's our own responsibility. As I told you, it's a private property. Whenever a Prime Minister tells about that, we have to keep Ganga clean or we have to keep our surrounding clean. It shows that first of all that we have to start it. Obviously, government is there. Government is a facilitator to provide you all the things, but actually the people who use these services, who are the main persons that these services are delivered to, they have to take care of these things very well, and then only we can see that transformation will take place. Obviously, cleanliness is one important example of that, that it's not possible that only government can do the work and the people everywhere they want. It is not the proper picture of the country that we're going to see here, and it's not the proper way also. And that's the reason people are responsible. They know that this kind of facility have been provided by the government, and it's their responsibility on their shoulder that they have to take it forward. They have to take it legacy, and that's a responsibility factor that obviously coming to your way.
Shishir,
that is what Prime Minister Narendra Modi is trying to tell people. Obviously, they have to awaken their minds. Obviously, this is what is doing. Why? Because first of all, we have to change the perception, and then we can change the things that we have seen in the outer world.
Right. Shishir, one more thing. Now, we are talking about the railway infrastructure as well. if we look at the Prime Minister Narendra Modi's Germany's trip, we can consider Germany as one important hub of transport infrastructure, manufacturing hub, as we can see. And even Prime Minister Narendra Modi also met the head of the Bombardier, which is one major transport manufacturing firm. In all these, through all these visits and even through all these meetings, what exactly should be the important takeaway for India to develop its transport infrastructure?
Obviously, well, to create a road infrastructure, you have to make a blueprint of it, that what could be the possibilities or what could be the future of the rail infrastructure. You have to first of all outline that. By coming here, now seeing this railway station and looking at this entire premises here, you get an idea that what kind of international railway station that we have to provide it for the people here, for the country here that we've been staying here. And this is one example of it. When Prime Minister will be here, he is already talking to some of the officials of rail officials that how exactly the railway services are operated here. What are the different services have been provided to the people who have been traveling every day? What are the security aspects that you're looking after? What kind of timeliness that you have to follow in the entire railway network that we have seen in Berlin? So these are the changes. These are the things that Prime Minister tried to know from these officials. Obviously, once you get to know all these things, these changes, can we bring these changes into the context of Indian context of the rail infrastructure? What are those changes that we have to do it? So these are the small pointers that Prime Minister is focusing, obviously, in this visit, as we are talking to most of the officials here. But apart from that, when we try to make a blueprint here, we have to take the entire, the broader picture, of the demographic that we have seen here. Obviously, Germany, on one hand, we have seen here that rail network is quite good. The technological aspect is very strong. They are.
Yes.
But when it comes to India, we also have to look after that we are catering to a large number of people. It's a masses that we have been giving them service, and that's the reason for providing them service. We have to sometimes take into consideration, or probably have to sometimes compromise with a few things. These are the aspects that, without compromising on the service, how we can provide a better service, that will be a major challenge for the Indian and for the Indian government. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi knows it very well, and that's the reason when he sees these kind of things, he tried to Indianize those things, basically, that how we can bring this change to our country, how we can bring this particular thing to our country. And that's the reason, if you remember, in France, when he was there in France, he was on a boat ride with the French president there, and had a chat on boat. He saw that the entire stretch of 12 kilometers, how the infrastructure was there on the river. You can travel. Here, now in Germany, Prime Minister is seeing this railway station of the important. Obviously, the railway infrastructure in the Germany is most of the people rely on the rail infrastructure, in the rail mode, obviously. And that's the reason Prime Minister Narendra Modi have decided to visit this place and to see that how this rail infrastructure, the rail is working actually in Germany, so that some of the good things we can take away to our own country, and will try to try to use those things, our own day-to-day working conditions there, and try to chip those things into a working pattern.
True.
Which will definitely help providing a better services for the people here. So these are the changes that that we have to looking forward, and these important takeaways point that Prime Minister is already taking it, considering it, and see in the going future. Let me tell you that Prime Minister will be coming here on the last floor of the station. The delegates have already come here, and the Prime Minister is already here on the last station. You can see here, as he will be traveling to the entire stretch of this train. He'll be looking at the entire place here of the station. But most important thing, as we are telling you, that how it's going to change. You can see that some of the officials are also there with the Prime Minister, and they're explaining that how the rail infrastructure is working here at this point in time, and how it's going to be a very consumer friendly. Maybe these kind of changes that Prime Minister is talking about, the Prime Minister must be discussing about, will be helpful for the India going forward. And is there any chances that we can bring this kind of changes into the country itself?
True.
But these are the point of agenda that Prime Minister Narendra Modi will be talking about here. Yes, Venkat.
Well, Shishir, now we are actually looking at the visuals. You're clearly explaining, what Prime Minister Narendra Modi is understanding from this specific visit to this railway station, Habenhof. Now, you've been in France, you've been in Germany as well, covering the Prime Minister's visit. You must be talking to the people there, the industry leaders there in both the countries, because Prime Minister Narendra Modi even now in the joint press conference, he said that we need support from Germany for Make in India. So basically, this is one important campaign which India is really stressing upon doing it. How interested are those people, those industrialists there in these countries to invest in India? How are they viewing India as a safe manufacturing hub for them?
Obviously, as far as the industries are concerned, industry people are concerned, they are very much happy, that the Indians are now promoting their product. Obviously, most of them are quite concerned. Most of them are quite interested also. They have said that we are waiting to be a part of this developmental story. We are ready, to be a part of it, of this entire developmental story that we have seen here. And that's the reason Prime Minister Narendra Modi have categorically said to the companies that you can come to India and we'll provide you the battlefield there. You ask for a particular thing and you'll definitely get it. We are trying for it so that as far as the infrastructure is concerned, we can move on with the infrastructure, obviously. And he also said that why till now we have seen here that in spite of the democratic dividend we've got, why can't we move forward? And that's the reason probably most of the things that we have seen here. Prime Minister Modi clearly stated that from now onward you will get the ease of business. Most of the things that when we talk about it, the ease of business is a major aspect of the entire industry that we have seen here, and that's the reason when we talk about that doing ease of business is one aspect that has been resolved by the Prime Minister. The second important aspect, Prime Minister Narendra Modi has said that we have the democratic dividend. Why can't we use those democratic dividend? We'll definitely use it. We have to tweak some policies here, and we'll definitely do that. As far as the policy is concerned, policy parameters are concerned, we have to look forward that. So these are the important things that Prime Minister is looking forward now, and he had assured to the industry business community here also in Germany, also in France, that please be a part of the India's developmental story, and the support which you needed will definitely get it from the Indian government going forward. Yes, Venkat.
Well, Shishir, now talking about the skill development, in your answers you were mentioning about the skills in Germany, the skilled labor there in Germany as well. And even Prime Minister Narendra Modi was also mentioning that India should actually take those cues from the skill development, because India is stressing on skill development as well, and then we have to take the cues from Germany. How unique are these labor who are really skillful there, and what exactly should be those aspects which Indians should be focusing upon to enhance their skill development program?
Well, obviously, when we talk about skill development program, let me tell you that the channel that we have seen here, basically the culture that we have seen here, especially the education culture, when you're in the school or even in your college days, you also get, apart from the theoretical knowledge, you get the practical knowledge also.
Yes.
You get the technical knowledge also.
True, absolutely.
At the same time. So when you passed out from the college, actually you are a complete product. We can go into the market, you can start your expertise, and through your expertise, you can give good results to the company also. So this is the major aspect that Germany is quite mastered into it. That's the reason we have seen most of the German technology are popular worldwide. And when Prime Minister was here in Berlin yesterday, the first thing he did in Berlin is that he visited the technological center in Berlin, the Siemens Technological Center. He met some of the young brilliant minds there and spoke to them that exactly how they are actually working on it. And that is also, even we have to work on it basically. When you talk about the manufacturing, when you talk about the Make in India, how actually we can make in India a reality. For that you need a good infrastructure, but apart from that you also need a good skilled manpower. We have manpower on large chunk, as Prime is talking about, that most important factor that, and the most important advantage that India has got is of course their manpower. So how to utilize this manpower? If you want to utilize it, you have to give them a particular skill into their hand. And that's the reason when Prime Minister was here in Berlin yesterday, he paid a visit to the technological center there, and he spoke to most of the people who were there, and especially the young minds and the people who have been teaching there. Obviously, the important aspect that we have to look after is that now it's not just about bringing the investment, but it's also to create an environment so that we can streamline the process also, and we can give training to our people who have been working there. Ultimately, this skill will definitely help them to earn more and more business, and definitely a unique product in the market. because yesterday when we spoke to some of the students here, they were just in standard, probably in the second year students, and they were creating a machine, a coffee machine, which automatically gives you coffee. Obviously, this kind of machine is unique in the market. So this is one example of it, that if you create a unique product into the market, then definitely you will get a recognition in the market. And that's how we can make the reality, especially the Make in India reality, actually true on the line here. So these things, as far as technological expertise are concerned with the Germany, we have to bring this technological expertise also, and for that we have to take their help also, that how we can bring this to the India also. When we talk about the automakers also, automaker giants also, they are also from Germany. When you take any particular electronic items, probably we get a good technology here in Germany, because they have developed that technology here, and then those technologies are